Good morning. Namaste. My appeal to the Prime Minister of India. Mr. Prime Minister, your social media backed, your party's backed medias are spreading a rumor as though there is only 0% recession in India. Are you fooling yourself or are you fooling the people? You mean to say there is no price rise in this country, there is no inflation? There is inflation all over the world. All your countries thought there was no recession coming because I know in 2019 after the budget, Nirmala Sitaraman was so arrogant and she said, what recession, what this thing, all that. She started back answering that journalist who asked her this question. So, her arrogance, that is, she was thinking that, she is Queen Victoria's granddaughter and that whatever she talks is the truth and that everything is within her control. No. God taught us all a lesson world over that there is something coming in the future. And that was the COVID, and after the COVID, the lockdown and the vaccination, and after the vaccination, now the war, Ukraine-Russian war. What has all this led to? The economy has crashed world over. All you politicians world over who call yourselves great leaders, all of you are crooks. All of you have looted their nations and then have run away from those nations. I don't understand which country is going to give asylum to this Gotabaya Rajapaksa and the Rajapaksa family. That country should be destroyed first, will be destroyed first, because you are encouraging corruption. Most of the countries, the leaders have looted their nations. And who is paying for it? The poor people. Even here in Tamil Nadu, the state government has increased the house property tax as well as the EB power rates. For whose mistake? For the corruption of the previous government and the politicians? We innocent citizens have to pay for your loot? If you really are a good Prime Minister and you really have a conscience, send the ED to raid all your politicians too. There are many of them from the Congress who have joined your party. It's not as if the BJP walas are all any Harishchandra Prabhus. There are crooks even in your party who are looting, who are corrupt. Great example is the politicians of Tamil Nadu from the BJP. Who is taking an asylum in the BJP party? Bootleggers, brothel owners, scoundrels. As somebody said, that is the last resort for a scoundrel is politics. That's what is happening today in Tamil Nadu BJP. Your leaders are not any better, nor are you. Your Amit Shah is not above board. It's not as if you people are not collecting any corruption money. All of you are corrupt, irrespective of the party. It is just that when I am in the opposition, I will talk big. I will try to whitewash, try to say so many things. But the minute I come into the ruling, I become the biggest scoundrel. So, Mr. Prime Minister, this country needs some good person who has some conscience and who thinks good for the people and his country. But here, most 98% of you politicians are all looters and scooters. You people are all enjoying the poor man's hard-earned tax money. The farmers are not getting any support from the banks. Nor are the traders, small businesses are all in a mess. Your GST has added to the mess. You touch your own conscience and say, why do we need so many slabs of GST tax? It is like a Tughlaq Raj. We have to accept our faults. If you really are a good person, you will analyze, you will self-introspect, get your conscience and talk to your conscience. And your conscience will tell you what all you're doing is wrong, where all you're going wrong. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, we have had enough from all you politicians. Today we need to all buck up. No more freebies. Even your party has given freebies. The Election Commission of India should, any party that offers freebies should be blacklisted, should be closed. That party should be de-recognized. But here we are just giving freebies and freebies at the cost of the honest citizen who is paying the tax. for your own vote bank politics. Stop all this, Mr. Prime Minister. We need to buck up. We need to administer. We need to work up. There is no government in Maharashtra. You people brought down that Shiv Sena government and you brought that Shinde, an auto driver who's drunk most of the time. What kind of administration can we expect from such a joker? Shame on you all to put such people as chief ministers of such a big state that is considered as the financial capital of this country, and we've got a joker sitting there, a corrupt joker. I'm sorry, this is not the way we administrate. Mr. Prime Minister, today don't be in your power-hungry games. What we need is a good administration. We need to buck up. We need to support our farmers and our business, our small industries. It is not always Adani and Ambani who are the only industries in this country. There are thousands of many more people who are suffering. Unless you take care of all of them, the economy is not going to bounce back. This is a warning. My God is asking me to talk. I don't care what you think about me. What maximum you politicians will do? You will send a lorry, or you will buck my car, or you will kill me somewhere. I am this bit worried. If my God wants to protect me, he or she will protect me. But that is not the answer. When somebody tells your faults, you have to retrospect, and that's a feedback for you. And change. You have to change yourself, not be arrogant. Arrogance will come before a fall. This is my firm belief, and I will see it happen. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, and my subscribers of Swatantra Party and GITA TV.